What is going on, everybody? Let me go see. How did I get that chat up last time? There it is. Come on now. I got it. I'm on. I'm live. I'm live. I don't know yet. Maybe. We got anybody in the chat?
Wait, can I see you?
I mean, yeah.
Alright, see you later.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
All right, so as some people start to pop in, guys, look at this. $7.32 for each Opulus token right now. And its high is 732. Let me refresh, make sure we're 741. High was 754. I mean, if we're coming down just the day, this looks like a, man, it's a beautiful chart. Let's go look at 7 days right there. So you kind of see, you know, ever since the 15th, so really just a few days ago, I mean, we were almost under $4. You go back to the 13th, we were under $4. I mean, all the way back here, 7 days, you know, $3.80. You've almost doubled your money even if you got in there. But if you guys were following the channel, you go back, look at my videos. I was talking about this thing when it started, day one, right here, 60 cents to 70 cents range. I was telling you guys this is going to be an amazing project. It had a lot of potential. And the thing is, it still does. This thing isn't done yet. I mean, they have only done one SNFT, one artist. And that's Lil Pump's new song with Soulja Boy. I got in on that one. There was 900 and something other investors who got in on that. But you're talking about a not only just a crypto. Like, yes, I love the crypto space. I love what it's doing. It's a lot of fun. I love making videos about it. But let's be honest, this can revolutionize the music industry. And if you're talking about revolutionizing the music industry, I mean, even right now, it being $7 and 41 cents, that's nothing. It's all relative to the market it's in and what it can disrupt. And I think you guys are just seeing the beginning of a sleeping giant starting to awaken. And I mean, come on, if you come over here to CoinMarketCap, let's just say this thing runs. I made the prediction. If you watched the last part in the crypto episode with me and C-Will, if you didn't, make sure to go back and watch it. But he predicted, I think, $11 is where he thinks is his end of year target, which, if we were at $11, we kind of zoom this in, that'd be like right here, $11 right there. Look at that chart. It doesn't even look like it's ran that much if it goes to 11. Now, obviously, if it shoots up to 11 overnight, yeah, it's going to be a pretty steep, wall there. Mine was 25. I realistically think this is doable. Now, could it take some major news being dropped? It could, but I just think with the, announcement week that we've had so far, the key people that they've been adding to the team, I mean, those guys have been in the industry for a while and they've been a part of some big projects. So just seeing all that, man, I am super excited for Opulus, and I hope hope 90% or more of the followers, I hope you guys bought in early. I hope you guys made some money, because that's what it's all about. We're out here just trying to make some money, help each other along the way. Opulus, can't stop, won't stop. You got that right, Carlos. Thanks for your videos. First heard of you on StockMo and followed you ever since. Been making some good crypto buys from watching your videos. Keep up the great work. Bought Opulus and loving the gains. Hey, thank you, Jeremiah. This is huge. I mean, I was a part of StockMo's, Discord for a while, and, was just doing my own thing, but I love being on here. And first off, let's go ahead and say thank you to every single subscriber who has helped me get over 1,000 subscribers. Guys, it has been literally 2.5, maybe 3 months since I started, and I've been putting out videos for you guys. I mean, I think I'm up to like 70, maybe 80 videos total, and, I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for you guys just jumping in, watching these videos, being in the comments, following me on Twitter, just giving me encouragement. It really, I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for you. And I'm not making any money. Like, this is something I enjoy doing. I've been in finance. If you're new to the channel, I was doing finance for seven years before, everything from just loans to mortgages and all that fun stuff. But I just wasn't really happy. And so I love coming on here, bringing to light things that I see. Now, am I the best? Am I the smartest guy out there? No. There are tons of people out there who are probably smarter than me, mathematically smarter than me, and just, maybe even finding some stuff. But I'll tell you this, I can do some research, and I can bring what I learned out here to you so that you guys can benefit and hopefully make some money along the way. And obviously, if you bought Opulus, you're making some money, because I can tell you this, I know I'm making some money. And so if you were following what I did, not financial advice, do your own research, all that good stuff, but you were making some money. Jeremiah says, you think it's still a good buy at current price? I mean, it realistically depends upon what your goal is. If your goal is to flip it right now and take advantage of just this run up, obviously, yeah, I mean, there could be some risks there. I mean, we're looking just in the last... Whoops, let me get it back up here. We're looking at just in the last, month, this thing going from $1 to over $7. I mean, that is some pretty big gains. And obviously, whenever you see, on a chart, a run up like this, there's always the potential that it could snap back. Now, I am not a charting person. I don't try to play that game when it comes to, saying, oh, here's where it's gonna go. I can make predictions, but that's exactly what they are. They're predictions. They're not science. There's, anything could happen. A bombshell could drop, and then boom, what you thought was going to happen based off what the chart showed, it could be a whole different story. I mean, literally a couple days ago, I was seeing everyone on Twitter, all they were saying was Algorand's, about to run to $5, all this, great stuff. And then the last few days, the market kind of turned. Algorand came back to like $1.60, $1.70. Bitcoin fell, Ethereum fell, and now my Twitter feed is littered with charts saying why we're in a consolidation zone and why this could be a crypto winter. We're in a bear market for the next 3-4 months. Like, most of the people that are out here charting have no idea what they're saying. They're literally just drawing stuff on a chart, hoping you follow, and you may make money. You may not. That's the thing. But I'm never going to come on here and try to tell you when to buy. I'll tell you this. Obviously, I have been buying some Yieldly and Opulus in this $3 to $4 range where it was back here. Since then, I have not bought any. I've just been letting my, the Opulus I do currently have, it is staked, earning me about 5 to 6 Opulus every single day. Now, some of that is, let's go ahead and bring it up. Some of that is staked over here on Yieldly. So if you're coming and you're wondering, Crypto for Change, David, where can I stake my Opulus? Where can I earn some of this passive income? First place I'm gonna direct you is to come to Yieldly. You can right now stake Yieldly and earn Opulus, and it's paying 84.4%. I literally just moved all of my Yieldly into this staking pool yesterday just to take advantage of that. It was actually up near 97%, but they have tons of other ones too. Like if you're excited about Smilecoin, you can stake there and earn 37%. And then the Smilecoin you earn, you can roll that into this staking pool and earn another 32%. They did have the Opulus staking pool, but it has since ended. I have seen some stuff on Twitter. I talked about it in the video yesterday. I think this could be, they may end up renewing this, and we may see another, Opulus staking pool. I'm hoping so, but there's nothing confirmed yet. Their most recent ones were you could stake Yieldly and earn XET, which that is a crypto on Algorand. I've not done many videos on it, but it's in the entertainment industry. I'll probably end up getting some videos out on that soon. And then they also opened up the ability to stake your gems and earn gems. But currently with the APYs, I mean, here, like, I don't see why this it would not be, the biggest. Obviously, you could stake and earn Yieldly and Algo, but that's 42%. You can double your earnings right now, and you're earning a crypto that is red hot. There's just not enough Opulus for everybody out that wants it out there. Chris said, I'm currently staking through Qcoin. Is it worth moving this to Yieldly? That's a good question, Chris. So, and I'll kind of let you know what I'm doing. The majority of my Opulus is staked on Qcoin right now, and it dwarfs what I have sitting right now in my wallet, Algorand wallet, hoping that Yieldly opens up another one. Here's what I would say. Qcoin has, I think, it probably has like 40 something days left before that staking pool on Qcoin is done. If Yieldly was to open up another Opulus staking pool and say they were to do a 60, 70, 90 days, I would go ahead and move it back to my main account to get it ready to move over to Yieldly. The only thing that sucks about doing that is there is like a 3-day period where you're not going to earn any interest. So, that would, for me, it's almost 10 Opulus for just what's staked on Qcoin. So that is, probably, it's a decent chunk of change that I would lose, but I do see some benefit in having it in Yieldly because, and this is just for people who are maybe swing trading, even day traders out there, but, if you have it staked on Qcoin, say this thing runs to 25, say it just starts to run crazy and you're like, holy cow, I want to take money out, I want to sell, whatever it is. Well, with Qcoin, I don't think you're going to be able to do that very fast because you're going to have to wait that 3-day period. And by then, you know how quick the crypto markets can move. You may miss out. So I do love the ability that whenever I'm staked on Yieldly, I can quickly just come, click on it, hit withdraw. It's in my wallet. And if I want to go swap on TinyMan or if I want to send it to an exchange to trade it, I can do that very, very fast. So there is some benefits to having it on Yieldly. Obviously, right now, the Opulus pool is ended. But if they open it back up, I will highly be considering moving my Opulus from Qcoin over to Yieldly to take advantage of that. And I would hope that the APY would stay roughly close to what it was before, which it hovered right around the 35%. So do a giveaway. Congratulations on 1,000. I actually did a giveaway when I hit 1,000, but it was on Twitter. So if you guys are if you're following me on YouTube, I really appreciate it. But make sure to go follow me on Twitter. I have been doing some giveaways over there. I gave away 5,000 Yieldly, 1,000 to 5 different people. Make sure you're following me over there so you're catching, all the giveaways that we do. We will be doing another massive giveaway once we hit 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. More details on that will be coming out. I'm hoping to get something big for you guys, maybe even a partnership or a sponsored giveaway. We will have to see. What's going on, Billy? Let's go back and check out that Opulus. Also, I just, as we're here, I love talking with you guys about this, and this is a different kind of, scene. I'm recording and then I got to go edit. I love not having to go edit. I love just being able to talk off the top of my head. I feel like it's what I do best. And when I'm trying to, make these videos perfect for you guys. But as we're talking about, just being on Yieldly, make sure that if you're staked in this top pool, guys, the NFT prize games, if you're staked there, you can also be staked to win NFTs. And also they have on their Twitter, if you go over to Yieldly, I just did it today, but you can play Frogger. Last day, one more day to go. I think one more day to go. But yeah, you just got to play it. enter or play the game, share your score, tag 3 friends, follow Yieldly Finance, and you have the possibility to win a rare NFT. So they're even bigger and obviously better than the ones maybe that are out here, but don't want to let free money sitting out there. What do you think about Shiba Inu? I don't own any Shiba Inu. I have a buddy here. He actually, I help him, with some of his crypto buys and whatnot. He actually made a decent amount. I think he maybe put like a couple thousand in, and he ran up to like maybe $7,000 or $8,000 worth. I convinced him to sell some of it and roll it into Algorand, roll it into some Yieldly. But I mean, realistically, let's just go take a look at SHIB. One, let's just, Opulus, you're amazing. Keep running. I want to see $10 by the end of the day. Shiba Inu. So 483. I think the last I saw it was like 8 something was its high. Let's go look at 1 month. So, I mean, honestly, this looks just like, it looks like it's just going to continue down. I mean, until it breaks this downtrend, I'm not a charting person, but you draw a line from the top there all the way down to the bottom. I mean, until it changes and it breaks through, I don't really see, anything different happening than it just going down. I mean, it could realistically go all the way down to, it could test these lows, it could test this high, it could test this high. And that's the thing with these meme coins, guys. I mean, this thing could literally come all the way back down. We don't know. I mean, I don't study Shiba Inu. I don't even really study Doge. I have some Doge that's still on Robinhood, but honestly, if it wasn't locked there and they had their wallets open, it would no longer be there. So, I see the potential. Like on my last live stream, I told you guys, I bought Doge when it was like nothing, like something like down here, and I sold way too early and missed out on some big gains. But, that whole just chasing the next pump, it's just not me. I don't like risking my money that way. I'd rather find solid investments like Opulus, because here's the thing, the people who are buying into SHIB, and it's ran, say you got in here and it ran up, but you haven't sold yet. Now you're really wondering, what do I do? Because you have no idea if this thing's actually going to come back up or if it's just done and it's just going to keep falling. You're just hoping on hype. Whereas you go take a look at a crypto like Opulus, this thing has real use case, and it already is showing that. Like, with me investing in Lil Pump's new song, regardless of what this chart does, regardless, this thing could come back down to $4, $3. It could come back down to 60 cents, 70 cents. Now, do I want that to happen? No, but it could. But regardless, once this song releases, I'm going to be making passive income regardless of what, happens in the crypto market. As long as his song is being played on the radio, on YouTube, on Spotify, iTunes, whatever it is, I'm going to be making money, and that's what I like to invest in. Just like you've seen me invest in stuff like Lofty AI, in Opulus, and the SNFTs. I like passive income because I want to get to a point in my life where, not that I don't have to do anything. Like, I'll still probably come on YouTube and talk and have fun with the community, but I want to get to a point where I have money that is being made without me doing anything. So that's why I like those certain projects. And I'm not super big on, stuff like Shiba Inu or Doge or Doge Elon Mars, or, the thousands of them that are out there. If we come up to the top, there's 14,373 cryptos. There's no way you can keep up with all of them. There's craziness out there, and the thing is, there's money to be made. So if you're willing to risk it, heck yeah, go all in on SHIB. Just make sure it's money you're willing to lose. The Dogecoin millionaire, he went all in on Doge and he made him a millionaire. You can do it, but you just got to be willing to risk it. Let's see here. Chris said, thanks for answering. I'm fairly new to this and just love the Opulus project. Do you think it's worth also investing in Yieldly? And if so, where's the best place to buy it? Thoughts on Curate? I have no idea what Curate is. And then Carlos said, Algo is getting beat down hard. It is, but hey, what do we know about, when we see red in the streets, that is buying opportunities. Imagine this, 5 years from now, you got to have that long-term thinking. 5 years from now, if Algo is at $10, $15, $20, whatever it is, you would look back at yourself now and think, why was I worried about algo dipping from $2 to $1.60? You won't even be thinking about it. You'll be telling all your buddies, I was buying at $1.60. I was buying at $2. And they'll be like, man, I wish I would have been like you. And that's where I see Algorand. So Algorand getting beat down, it's a sleeping giant in and of itself. I mean, it's got things like Opulus being built on it. To answer your question, Chris, about Yieldly, right now, if I'm buying Yieldly, pretty much I do it on TinyMan. I mean, TinyMan is easy just to connect it straight to my wallet. I always swap algo for Yieldly just because it's this, I feel like it's the safest one, and it's the one that you're going to get pretty much the best swap for. Some of the other ones I've seen some people get burned that they click too fast and then they end up not getting a decent price because of the slippage or whatever it may be. But I've been using TinyMan. If not, and I want to put in a limit order, I've been doing it at MXC Global. So this is another one that you can use. It has Yieldly. We'll bring that up real quick. USDT. So you would just send your USDT to your MXC account, or if you don't want to do it that way, you can always just send Algorand to MXC and then sell your algo. And then come over and buy your Yieldly. Matter of fact, let's go take a look at our Yieldly chart. All right, we are up 5% on the day. A lot of people ask me, what am I doing? What am I buying right now? Yieldly by far is one of the ones I'm buying. Like I said, I have the Opulus. It's earning me passive income. It's staked. I see massive potential, but I also see some good potential in Yieldly. I was buying way back here where it was half a penny, and I was, I wasn't on YouTube maybe yet, but that's where I was initially buying, and then we had the nice run up all the way to right under 3 cents. 0.0299 was the highest, and then since we consolidated, but now we broke through, right there we broke through that downtrend. So I think this is the uptrend, and you got to think about what's coming in the next few weeks. Decipher. Guys, Decipher is going to be a massive event for not only Algorand, not only the Algorand community to just, further get behind what Algorand is doing and to learn more about it. If you're not going to be there in person, I will be. I'd love to meet any of my subscribers who are going to be there. If you're not going to be there in person, though, they do have the virtual tickets. I don't know if there's still any left, but I hope you scooped up some of those, because it's going to be a time where you can sit and really learn about Algorand and what Silvio is doing with it, and just the ecosystem and what everything is going to be, what's going to be popping off these next couple quarters. I'm sure they're going to be dropping some bombshell news. So I'm super excited, and that's why I've been buying Yieldly. All the way from here, I was buying it up at here. I was buying it on this way down. Like, I've just been dollar cost averaging so that when it makes its big run, I'm hoping similar to what we've seen in Opulus, it's going to be a big winner for me. And that's what we're here for. We're trying to make some money. Let's see here. Christina said, hi, how is everyone? Any thoughts on protection against a potential bear market? So, Christina, here is how I am leveraging myself for a bear market. And I think this is a smart idea for a lot of people. You have to find projects that are recession proof, that no matter if the market goes up, market goes down, things that can still make you money. And that's why I talk to you guys about Lofty AI. Because guess what? Let's say the crypto markets tank. Well, let's say if you move, say that as they're running up, you're moving some of those gains and you're investing it into real estate on Lofty AI that's paying you rent every day. Well, if the crypto markets tank, guess what? People still got to pay their rent, which means you're still going to get paid. Looking at Opulus with their SNFTs. It doesn't matter if the crypto markets tank. If you're investing, say you're moving some of your Opulus gains, and I'm not telling you to do this, but I'm just giving you ideas. Say you're moving some of those Opulus gains into some new artists as Opulus releases more of these SNFTs. Guess what? Even if the crypto markets tank, you're in an artist's music that people are still going to be listening to the radio. People are still going to be listening to Spotify, iTunes, you name it. That's another way in which you could be earning passive income. And then, like I said, if you were adding your crypto to Tinyman for liquidity, or if you're putting your crypto on Yieldly and earn, staking, if you're earning that APY, which, obviously there is tons and tons of opportunities. Let's bring it back up again. I mean, like I said, 42, 83%, 60%, 78%. Now, obviously, these, you could be gaining them, gaining that APY, and then the asset could dip. But like I said, that's why if you're trying to hedge against a bear market, you have to find some projects and some assets that are, recession proof, that aren't going to fall, if the crypto markets start to tank. I still think we have a decent amount of time of this bull market, though. I know that Bitcoin and Ethereum and pretty much almost everything has kind of been down the last few days. But you got to think, we're about to come up on Thanksgiving. We're about to be hitting Christmas. How many people are going to be talking about crypto at the Thanksgiving dinner table trying to get their family investing? So I think you could see an onboarding of a lot more money into the crypto market, and that could create a lot of FOMO for a lot of new people who've never heard about crypto, and there could be a lot of potential there. Let's see. Jeremiah said, new to understanding the NFTs, can you explain how the passive income works? For example, gaining income when an artist's song's playing on the radio. Yeah, so the SNFTs that Opulus is doing, obviously I'm not going to explain it as in depth as Opulus does on their website, but if you come over to their website, you can actually come here. You can read about their NFT launchpad. You can come through. It'll go through everything, with the exchange, with buying them, and how you're going to get paid. I actually got a message from Lee Parsons today because I did invest in Lil Pump's new song that's coming out, Mona Lisa. So I did get a message from him today that said starting the next quarter, we would start to receive those royalty payments as the song is played. So, how it's all going to be tracked, that is going to be done by Opulus, and do I know all the ins and outs of how that's exactly going to be tracked down to the detail? No, but I do know if you follow him on Twitter, he has mentioned this stuff and how it's going to be tracked, even in some of his live videos on Instagram and in Twitter Space. He went over it the last time. But they're going to track all that, and then obviously based on how much you invested at the beginning, because the first seeding I think was $500,000 that was raised for that song. So you're gonna, based off the percentage that you own, is then the royalties as they get paid out. You'll earn a percentage of that. And obviously, once I actually start earning that money, I will make a video that just goes over what that looks like, how much, and just based off how much I invested. I'll be open with you guys. I'm not trying to hide anything. I want to make sure you guys are aware, what kind of money is out there to be made. And obviously, if you've been following the channel, you know that I'm not gonna, I'm not trying to hide anything or keep anything from you guys. Curate is an NFT marketplace using the Algorand network, OpenSea competitor. You should check it out. Man, there are so many NFT marketplaces now then on Algorand. I mean, you got AB2 Gallery. I've used that one. You have Rand Gallery. I've used it. You have Algo Gems. Now you have Curate. I mean, you're seeing so many different things pop up. So I'm sure there is going to be a marketplace for that, and there's going to be a use case. NFTs are going to be interesting because everything has the potential to be an NFT. Tickets, one day of sporting events and memorizing sporting events and stuff like that. I mean, just imagine if I'm a football fan. Imagine if NFTs were around when Odell Beckham had his, one hand stretch back grab, and you could have cut that clip or even a picture of it and made it an NFT and someone could have owned it. I mean, you're talking there are just my brothers used to collect trading cards, right? Of baseball players, of NBA players, of football players. I obviously used to collect Pokemon cards, but it's pretty much the same thing. It's just digital now. Like instead of people going to a store maybe and buying, Pokemon cards or buying NBA cards that show LeBron dunking or Michael Jordan, with the last second buzzer, it's just NFTs. It's literally just non-fungible tokens that people are going to be able to buy and sell. And then as it's, there's going to be a lot bigger secondary market that can flip. I mean, my brothers used to buy it and used to flip them. So that's pretty much what I see NFTs as. So any NFT space you're in that, you can get in now and find some awesome projects. Shout out to Algo House. Shout out to Algowana. Those are some big ones that I like. Obviously, Algowana setting the record sale of $200,000 plus with his first one selling. And they're doing cool things as well. They're planting trees. They're more than just an NFT. Cool art. Let's see here. Do a dollar cost averaging video. Okay, I can get that up. Oh, I think I missed one. Ronald said, keep up the good work. You're doing good for Algo, Yieldy, Opulus, Smilecoin, and XCT. Love it all. Thank you, Ronald. Let's see here. What are your short-term and long-term targets for Yieldly? Short-term, I'd like to see Yieldly by the end of this year. I made the prediction. I'd like to see it at over 10 cents. I think that's doable. Long-term, realistically, once people really wake up to see what Algorand is, and once Tiny Man and Yieldly really synergize with the liquidity tokens and all the stuff that could be done, top 100 crypto, which I'm sure would put it in the dollars for Yieldly. I know that's super bullish, but I'm sure not many people were believing me that Opulus was going to run the way it is, and now look, So I'd say short term 10 cents or more, as long as we don't hit any kind of bear market. If we stay in the bull market, 10 cents. And then from there, I think $1 plus, which is why I am stacking as much as I can and getting that passive income. Algo, please, what will happen? Algo will continue to go up. That is my prediction. Short term for Algo price prediction, I would say probably $4 to $5 by the end of the year, especially with Decipher. I am really excited about Decipher and think that this could be a big catalyst for, let's see here, just for Algorand, for the entire ecosystem. If we go look at Algorand's price action, $1.60. It's definitely, feeling the weight of what, the overall market has hit. We could realistically right now, we've broken through most, it hit $1.58 there. It hit $1. Let's see if it'll go. Come on. $1.56. So realistically, we could see $1.50 area, maybe testing that, and then obviously we hope it bounces. But even if it doesn't, guys, you have to, in my opinion, not financial advice, I have long-term thinking. I see buying opportunities. It's what I see. Let's see here. Appreciate the information on my question. Would love a video about buying Opulus NFT. Yeah, I will actually, what I'll do next time is I will live stream me buying the next NFT. I don't care to do that. So whenever Opulus wants to launch their next S NFT, I will live stream me buying it just to show you guys how it's done. Also would love a video or information on Tiny Man liquidity pools if you would be so kind. I will get a video out soon going over that. There's a couple things I really want to get done for you guys, which is Algo Mint. I really want to get one of the creators to come over here and do an interview with me so that we can learn just straight from them. But if not, I will get a video out there, and then also on Tiny Man as well. What are royalties getting paid out in for Opulus? I would imagine it's going to be USD. I don't think they're going to be paying out in crypto yet. That could be something, down the road, but I would imagine, since I bought with fiat, so I bought it with cash from my checking account, I would assume it's going to be paid back in that. And then as Opulus gets its app rolled out, as it just continues to grow, I feel there could definitely be an opportunity for them to pay out in crypto if you choose. But, I'm fine getting paid out in cash right now. But as it matures, like I said, I'm sure we'll see, other avenues and other ways. Because I think you'll also be able to, to invest your Opulus you have in S NFTs once their app gets rolling and everything. What do you think of the governance setup? I love governance. Guys, here's another thing. I was talking to someone yesterday, Algorand's governance, I'm pretty sure, was the largest voting, done by a governing community for crypto in the entire crypto market. We just saw history get made with that. And here's something that I was telling someone: I would not be surprised in the near future to see the American voting system infrastructure built on Algorand. I know that's a bold claim, but you're seeing so much, happen with just, people not trusting the voting system, saying there's fraud, saying that they can't trust it and all this stuff. And you just saw Algorand complete a voting measure with tons of voters, obviously from all around the world. But I think, that's a huge use case for the Web 3.0 and what governance just showed is just that it could be something bigger than just for Algorand. That voting structure, that voting setup could be done for, primaries, could be done for presidential elections, government elections, all that kind of stuff. So that's another huge use case for Algorand, as we see it grow. Also, A winning, option A. I did vote option B, but I was honestly fine with either of them. I just thought, having option B, having a little bit more commitment to it would be cool. But hey, the governors have spoken, and we are moving forward with option A, and I'm all down for it. So cruising on into 2022 with nothing changed. I mean, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So maybe that's the setup we're looking at. Going back also, people asked, Algorand, is this a buying opportunity? What, look at all time. I mean, this thing started above $2. I think it ran to actually $3 when it very first went live. Obviously, this is also back in 2019. But, you got to think most people who were buying this in 2020, 2021, right here, January, at 70 cents, which I actually did get in at 70 cents and 80 cents right over here, which was July of this year before this big run up. But realistically, I mean, we could see a retest and it could come back down into this range. But like I said, this one is still so undervalued when it comes to its utility and what it's doing behind the scenes. So regardless if it bounces off from here, I mean, we've only seen a small amount of green, on Algorand, and I think the future for Algorand is going to be very, very green. So regardless of what it does, you obviously know I'm buying, staking, putting it in governance, earning that passive income. Let's see how many people we got on the stream. 19. All right. Thank you guys for joining in. Like, this is something like I said, I enjoy getting on here, just doing it in a live setting, just because I feel like, not that I hate editing, but it's cool just to kind of chat with you guys, answer your questions live if you have any, and all that good stuff. Buying as much as I can. I think people are buying it up. What is he saying? Talk about C-Will. What's he responding? Oh, he's talking about Opulus. I made a tweet today. I could see Opulus going to $10 today on whatever news the team drops. He said, I'm buying the dip. C-Will was saying his end of year prediction was 11. So if we get $10 today, he's about to be right, but a little early Christmas present. Let's go see if they've dropped any news. This is pretty cool. So the Staples Center, obviously this isn't real right here, but just seeing that the Staples Center has changed its name to @CryptoCom Arena. So that is huge. Guys, you are seeing the beginning stages of mass adoption for crypto. Now, does that mean that it's just going to be a straight bull market and we're only going to see green days from here on out? No, but it's just priming people. Like, people as they drive past big arenas and they see the name. Like, think if you live in LA and you drive past SoFi Arena and you see SoFi every single day. If you watch a college football game, there are so many commercials about SoFi. The Super Bowl is going to be in that arena. The college championship is going to be in that arena. The next Olympics are going to be in that arena. Like, there is a priming mechanism that gets you used to seeing names. And so this is massive news for crypto in general, mass adoption. And for those people who are already in projects, you're early. Keep that in mind. Let's see. Giovanna said, will Algorand be the base for the digital dollar? Too early to really know. I mean, the dollar is not going to go away. It's just going to become digital. Algorand will have its use case. I think a lot of the government things will be run on Algorand. I think Algorand has a lot of ties to certain people within the government. And so I think you'll see Algorand used a lot in that area, but the dollar is still going to be the dollar. I don't think you're going to see a world currency anytime soon. But I'm not even really worried about Algorand being, Bitcoin being the currency for all, or one crypto being the currency for the world. Like, I just think each currency is going to have its own niche and its own spot it can fill. But I also don't think, if we go back and we look at, this 14,373 cryptos, I just don't realistically think that we're going to see that many cryptos in 10 years. I think that number is going to dwindle down. I think you're going to have the standout ones, the ones that are usable and, will be pioneering this new Web 3.0, more secure internet, easier to move money and all that stuff. But, which ones those are going to be, I don't, obviously I don't have a crystal ball. I think Algorand will for sure be one of them. And obviously, Opulus is going to be one of them. Let's go check in. Up 37% on the day. High was 754. And this looks like a month's chart. It's just a day's chart, and it's went all the way from, we were at $5, up almost $2. Yeah, more than $2. That's crazy. And even when you back out and you zoom out, it's not even like some of the ones like, SHIB will be like a straight wall up. This has been a steady climb, which we want to see. We want to see those steady climbs because it helps build better forms of support for when we have to go back, test it before we bounce up to new all-time highs. Any other questions from the chat? Let's go take a look at Smilecoin. Ooh, Smilecoin down 10%. Looks like a buying opportunity. It's been red for a while, ever since that really crazy spike it had back then. Let's go see if they've announced anything on their socials. Still saying a launch week. So at some point this week, Smilecoin is going to be launching its decentralized app, which is going to have the slots, and it's going to have, slots and lotto. So it's going to have both of those. I think that'll be really cool to see, but it hasn't done it yet. That obviously could affect the price. I think we could easily see it get back up to a penny, maybe two. But realistically, this one is just, it's just been sitting consolidating, right near half a penny. So good spot to buy. Your all-time low, you're not very far off from it. So, if this thing does decide to run, you could be looking at some good gains. This is about the price I was buying Yieldly at not too long ago. And then we got XCT. Let's go see. That's the new one. So Xfinite Entertainment Token. This is the new staking pool that just came over to, let's just look at all time. It just came over to Yieldly. Right now it's down almost 6%. Exchanges, you can get it. Yeah, I was about to say MXC Global is where you can buy it. And then obviously you could swap for it on Tinyman. If you guys are not if you don't know what Tinyman is, this is a decentralized automated market maker where you can swap, one algo, and then you can come down here. You can actually click See All, and it will show you all of the Algorand standard assets. Gives you a green check to know you're getting the right one. You could swap for Yieldly, Opulus, Smile, XCT, the Algo Fame token or Algo Fam token, Tether, and there's tons of them. Algo Gems. There's some, Headline, the Asia Reserve Currency coin. Tons and more are getting put out each day. And there you're already seeing Go ETH. So this is that one that Algo Mint will be having soon. So you're already seeing it get created. I'm sure Go Bitcoin is on here as well. It just might have to search for it. But yeah, you can also just search Go BTC. Let's see. Nope. Doesn't look like it's there. Let's see if I got to capitalize it. Nope. So it might not be there, but Go ETH is there. So that's another cool way on getting these tokens. How do you think Opulus will be by the end of the Q1 2022? Is Audius a good buy too? Where will Opulus be by the end of quarter one? Realistically, so here's the thing. Opulus also, let's go back. Shoot, I always get confused where I'm clicking. Opulus also, as we're looking here, then some of the news, some of the people that they jump, I think it was, where's my Twitter? Right here. Let's go find the news announcement. Right here. Jump has a solid reputation as backing some of the biggest projects in the market. Guess what? It backed Solana. So let's go take a look at Solana. Remember this chart right here. If you come back, you look at year to date, Opulus, 70 cents, around $1, right? Now let's go look at Solana, which is one of the ones that Jump was backing. You look at all time for Solana, and you see back here, oh, what? Solana was 85 cents. And then it was $3, ran up. $3, ran up to $4. And this is just last year in 2020. And then you had this big run up, it ran up to $15. And then it ran all the way up to above 47. And then it cooled off, kind of came back in the 20s. And then this massive mountain came. I actually saw it down here. I think it was like, I saw it like right in through here is when I started looking at it. Right between the 50 and 70 range. I passed on it, but look where it went. It ran all the way to 300 in a very short time, 300 plus. I am not saying that it is going to go to 300, but with its use case, I could easily see Opulus being, $50, $100 plus, by the end of next year. Now, how fast it gets there, is that's going to be a test of just the whole market. But you've seen how fast we went from 60 cents, 70 cents to over $7. And literally every day it's setting new all-time highs because of the attention it's getting. I mean, Altcoin Daily just did, that's what his video right here, Altcoin Daily just did a review on Opulus. And if you don't know who Altcoin Daily is, it is a massive, Twitter handle. It also is massive on YouTube, 765,000 followers. So more people are seeing Algorand and not Algorand. More people are seeing Opulus now than they were before, and I think that demand could drive this price. Like I said, I'm expecting north of 25 by the end of this year, but quarter 21 of next year into quarter 2, quarter 3. What's to say we can't be $50, $75, $100 per Opulus token? And like I said, I'll be buying those, but I'll also be buying the SNFTs because I see a lot of potential with those as well. Let's see. All right, guys, any other questions? We've been going for almost an hour, I think. Got some notifications here. People are playing the Frogger game. Uh-oh. That doesn't look right. There's 0 cryptos. Everything crashed. Any other questions? We have people still hanging out with us. 21 watching. No questions? Everybody's, you got everything figured out? You're just waiting for announcements to come from good old Lee Parsons? We should get Lee Parsons in the chat. Let's see if we can grab him. And let's see. Share. Copy. See if we can pull him in. Any thoughts on why very few YouTubers speak about algo? Why some negatively review algo, e.g. Coin Bureau, main con point though it's for inflationary. Love the ease of use, so find this strange. I mean, realistically, I think it's just, I mean, I'll say this, guys, I've been doing YouTube videos for 2 months, 3 months, and I just passed 1,000 subscribers. And trust me, that is a massive accomplishment. I am super thrilled to even be over 1,000 and have this community where I can go live and I got 20 something people watching me. But I'll tell you this, there are other people who are out here who have had their channels less than me, and they're already thousands of subscribers more. But then you go look at their content and all they're talking is Shiba Inu, Doge, Saitama, or however you say that one. I mean, people are watching the mainstream news, and the mainstream news is Ethereum and Bitcoin. It doesn't matter if they're expensive. It doesn't the reason why it doesn't matter is because the people that are pumping it don't care. They have so much money. All these people who are using it and paying these ridiculous gas fees, what do they care? To them, money is just a tool. They don't see it the same way we do. And so, when I found Algorand and I saw how cheap it was to move money, how, secure it was, it can't fork, so I don't have the risk of losing my money like you do on Ethereum, and just the fact that it solves a trilemma, and that Silvio Macaulay is just, by far, I trust him and what he built over what Vitalik Buterin built over. I mean, I still own Bitcoin. I see it as a great storage of value, but I don't use Bitcoin. I don't use Ethereum. It just sits there in my wallet, and it's made me some money. But why people speak negatively about it, I think, is just because of what it does. Like, no one, Ethereum maxis don't want people to find out about Algorand, because if you could do the same things you're doing on Ethereum on another blockchain that has no possibility of forking, has governance paying you 17%, and you can be a governor with one algo over being a validator for Ethereum with 32, having to have 32 ETH tokens, or join a pool, which then you're subject to that, that pool doing what's right for you, why would you stay there? So I think the reason you don't see as many people pumping Algorand is just because it's not the flashy toy. Algorand, I feel like, it's got the principles, it has the foundation to actually change, and help get to this Web 3.0 and this better future that is more secure, more scalable, cheaper, faster, all the above. But you're not seeing people talk about it because they're making so much money on Ethereum. Like, I've seen so many YouTubers that pump Ethereum, that pump whatever token, and the main reason why they pump it is because they own it and they're benefiting from people using it. So that's my biggest reason. But that's also why I don't talk crap coins on here. I don't talk coins that, are memes, or, that even though, yes, they could make you really rich or whatever it may be, I'm in it for the long term. So I'm only going to tell people what I know and what I'm doing. So yeah, I don't really know. I mean, even I know what you're talking about with Coin Bureau. A lot of people talking about the inflationary aspect. Here's the thing I say. Not even 20%, of I think it was like 25, 30% of Americans are into crypto right now. So as more people, start using it, and as it just takes over, like, crypto is going to take over, and their, currency will become digitalized. Cash is going to go away in the future. I don't know how long that is, but as that happens, 10 billion tokens is actually not that many. I mean, look at Cardano. Where's Cardano ranked right now? If we go look at CoinMarketCap and we take a look at all the cryptos, right now Cardano is ranked 6th. Its max supply is 45 billion. That's more than Algorand, yet it's ranked 6th in total market cap. Like, and Algorand's down here doing way more than what Cardano's doing, only a 10 billion max, and it's where it's at. So realistically, I don't really worry too much about the pumpers, not pumping Algorand. Honestly, to me, it just gives me a better opportunity to buy low and keep it that way. So let's see here. Reason I found Algo is because of the chess tournament, but in the end it get up canceled. Hopefully they start another one up. I didn't know about that, but hey, any way you can get in on Algo is a good way. So Crypto Banner briefly spoke yesterday about Algorand and how developers are coming to Algorand and Solana. Algorand is going to come on top. I would agree, and that's the thing. Once these bridges get done and it makes it easier for platforms to move over and to migrate to other blockchains that are easier to use, faster, more secure, I mean, I think you're going to see, Bitcoin, or not Bitcoin. I think you're going to see Algorand right around here. Number 3. I would even say it deserves to be number 2 because it's better than Ethereum. But, the hype, the news that's out there, it's going to be pumping Ethereum. So, we may not see that. But even top 5, I think we should be. Like, Cardano, I don't get why Cardano is 6, other than the fact that the guy who's created it co-created Ethereum, and he has a lot of people, I'm sure, who were backing Ethereum, backing him. And that's the thing. It's all, it's big money. It's whales. We don't, us retail buyers, we're not going to determine, the market cap and where money is at. We just kind of get to play along. So, but that's where I'm fine playing along with Algorand because I see what it's doing behind the scenes. I see its utility, and I think it's just a matter of time until we pop into the top 10, start getting noticed, and then it's just going to be off to the races with stuff like Yieldly, Smile, Opulus even more, XET, Zone coming out, Love Chain, Algo Mint, Tiny Man, literally, you name it, there are going to be tons and tons of things that are going to be ready to run. Doesn't look like we got him yet. Any other questions from the chat? By the way, thanks for you guys for jumping in and being a part of it. I really enjoy, like I said, just getting on here and talking. Where do you buy your algo to transfer to Yieldly? I have been buying it on Coinbase Pro or Coinbase. Obviously, it's simple and it's easy. Here's another thing, though. Speaking on that topic, Chris, Yieldly, with the Teal 4 upgrade that's coming, and just with what they're trying to do soon, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to buy algo directly from Yieldly's platform. Once that happens, again, that will be another game changer, for Yieldly and just what it's going to offer. But currently, I've just been buying through Coinbase Pro, and then I either send that algo to my algo wallet and swap for Yieldly on TinyMan, or I send it to an exchange like KuCoin or MXC Global and get my, whatever asset or whatever token I'm looking to get. Trending. Look at this. Baby. The top 3 coins. Angry Squid, Economics, recently added. Crypto Twitter, Yeti Coin, Bulldog Inu. Everything's in Inu nowadays. I don't get it, but, that's the thing. Once all these, once this crypto market has its, .com-esque crash, and we see a consolidation, and we see the true cryptos come through on the other side, that'll be the time where the people who are buying stuff like Algorand, Yieldly, Opulus, investing in solid projects, I think that's where you're going to see some major people make some major money. Let's go check back in on Opulus. We making new all-time highs. Close, 732, still up almost 40% on the day. Had a good, let's zoom in here. Yeah, there was the high. Looks like we had a good retest right here. We'll have to see what happens throughout the day. I'm sure it's waiting to see what news is about to drop from Opulus. $8 p.m. tonight. All right. Looks like we got, what is that, EST? I think it's like 8 p.m. GMT to EST. Yes, I have to do this because I don't know times. 3 p.m. All right, guys. So 3 p.m. it looks like is when Opulus is going to be dropping their next, let's see. Yeah, it's when they're going to be dropping their next announcement. So you may see a run-up for Opulus from now until then, or it could be right after. But I feel like we're going to be, if this news is going to be as big as I think it's going to be, I don't see why this couldn't be, why we won't be above $8, $9, $10 by the end of today. So thanks for joining in, guys. Looks like everybody's already got their questions out. Thanks for all the information. Looking forward to joining this algo journey. Heck yeah, algo is the boat and Yieldly is the rod. I agree. Let's go fishing and get some of them ASAs. Opulus, XET, Smilecoin, tons of them. What is the XET project? Billy, I'm gonna have to do a breakdown video on that. There's a lot that is in that one, and I don't want to just kind of I don't want to ramble through it on live stream, but I will try to get a video out. Also, I will be gone next week for Thanksgiving. And also make sure to follow the Twitter account. I'll probably do a giveaway on Thanksgiving or around Thanksgiving just to kind of celebrate. So be sure you're following me there. It's just been really easy to do the giveaways via Twitter and track everything. So if you guys are wondering, that's why. So be sure to come follow me over there. The Twitter handle is the same, except for in the crypto part of my name, you have to put the 0. Someone had Crypto for Change, and so I had to change one letter around. But I will be looking to get some other videos, hopefully finished this weekend, so that even while I'm gone, I can schedule some stuff so you guys have some content to watch. Some of that's going to be going over Algorand. XET will be another. And there's a few other projects that I see coming out that I kind of want to just get some notification out there and get you guys watching. Also did find out Zones, they've already done their IDO and their initial coin offerings. So their private sales and all that has been done. So pretty much all we are waiting for with Zone is going to be their launch on Tinyman. They have said that their launch, I don't know if it's solely going to be on Tinyman, but I'm pretty sure the initial one, or when they launch it on an exchange, will be on Tinyman. So that's going to be a huge, bombshell whenever that drops. I'm in their Discord. I'm in their Telegram. I'm watching and waiting for that news to drop. And once it does, you better believe I will let you guys know. And also, I'm still trying to work out an interview with the creator. They're just probably super busy getting everything, ready for that drop. So, really appreciate you guys. Just like I said, be looking out for some videos to be coming out in the future. Thanks so much for helping me get to 1,000 subscribers. Be sure to share this with your friends. Share it on Twitter. Share it wherever you go. We're trying to help change people's lives for the better. And the only way we do that is we got to get above the noise of all these, crap coins and all this stuff that's out there. So we got to make sure people are seeing some big, good projects like Opulus, Algorand, Yieldly, and the like. So be sure to be telling everybody about it. Thanks so much for following, subscribing, and just, giving me, positive encouragement with this new journey. So appreciate every bit of it. Thanks, guys. Let's get out there and make some money.